Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing there? I'm late. I'm running late. Sorry. I might have helped a little. I don't know. Need some good lights around here again. So, well, hopefully the snow's melting where you guys are. Hey, Mike, how you doing? How you doing, bud? Went home and ate supper with Mama Bear, so that's why I run a little late. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's melting here. We got up to, we're at 32. I think we were up to like 38 today or something. It was nice to not be freezing to death here, so this. So how you been doing, Mike? I knew I was pushing my luck with my old truck. Oh wow, my old truck lost an injector today. 57, man, I'd take that. Let's see. Let's see our weather. It's supposed to get down to 38 today, or no, tonight. 24 tonight. 38 for a high tomorrow. 26, 34, 22 Tuesday. 40 Wednesday. Pretty decent. Hi, Sheila. Hey, Big Mike's. What do you mean wobbly? What kind of oil pump you putting on? It's been a day breaking vehicles and getting them out of snowbanks, and I mean, if it's really the Melling 55. No, next weekend, Mike. The 12th. I guess if you got a piece of glass and some WD-40 and 400 grit and you can hold it square, just do a little rub around and see how the face of the oil pump is. Yeah. It just could be that the pins are wore a little. How many times that 327 had oil pump in it, unless you know the story on it. I guess as long as it tightens up and when you torque it up, it doesn't move, then you're okay. And also, 327 should be a blind hole. It shouldn't be a through hole. So, Oh, there was? I forgot about that. Well, unfortunately, Mike, with our new standard of parts, I've seen some scary videos. Guys here recently taking their brand new oil pumps out and still having casting flaws in casting sand and a brand new oil pump out of the box. So, if you got a piece of glass and maybe a 1200 grit sandpaper, just give it a light buffing to see if it makes contacts on all the surface, or if it's got a big whoopie, then I might be worried. Okay. Well, when you torque it up, it stays trying to think how to say that without giving Mike and Sheila and that feel. uh, if it stops wobbling after that, I'd send it. So now I had to do a little refresh in my memory. My truck I was driving last night, shut her off, was running fine. Today started it, flashing check engine light, ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, huh. And you could tell she was, and oh man, here we go. Wheel, after watching Eric O and got out the tester, I lost injector number 3. It's done. So, yeah, it's almost 400,000 miles, and I finally lost the first injector. And I tell you that there's such a price variance, anywhere from $21 to $180 for an injector. Well, I wish it worked that way, Mike. I don't have the space to be changing motors yet. Otherwise, I'd just drive the dang thing. I told you, I sold the buggy for firewood and sold the horse for glue. But yeah, so got the one out with the broken leaf spring. That's like driving a waterbed. The other ones are flex fuel, and they're not compatible. Flex fuel injectors are different. Like, no, nice, great, okay. So, yeah, my luck, a $21 injector will last about. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Not too much. The vehicle, and then Mama Bear had a problem. She pulled her keys out one night of her pocket, and she heard a clunk, clunk. A few minutes later, she figured out what the noise was on the deck, and can't find it. The remote to the caddy disappeared. Oh, she's got 2. Hey, reason. The remote she still has the dead battery. She can't get in the Cadillac. So yeah. Then the kids is Suburban that she's been borrowing. They needed it back for a day or two, and well, now the heater blower's acting up on that. I'm like, shh. I tell you, it gets warm and I can get working on this stuff. We got months of work before all these vehicles be gone. Yeah, that balloon incident. I'm surprised they got that far across. Got that far across the country. It should have never made it that far. Oh, my worry is since that remote's been dead so long, is that remote going to connect to the car? It's a 2 remote system. Oh, well, I think it keeps melting. I'm going to have Mason come over and crawl around and look under there. He likes digging in the snow on that. Oh, Mike's the live one. So, been looking at getting the spring shackles and that. Found a decent kit, and I just got to see if the local store can get it. It's on their website, but last time I found something that was on their website, they went to go get it, and it's no longer available to us. Yeah. Yeah, it was every day we wake up, stranger things start happening, don't they? Yep. So otherwise, yep. Broken vehicles are stacking up faster than we can fix them. But I got a feeling that little varmint from the other day was wrong. I was already hearing like spring songbirds around here. I could definitely enjoy a nice early spring this year. Yeah. Oh. Otherwise, got the middle of the week when the temperature was so freaking cold. Son-in-law called me and said, "Hey, my window's broke." I went over, tried sliding it back up in the place. Carefully word that. Uh, hey, Jeff. Sounded like the cable was coming unraveled, so got a new window regulator. And it finally warmed up yesterday enough. Went into town where it's out of the wind. And got it replaced. Well, finally figured out what broke. The plastic on the Taiwan piece, which was also missing a mounting bolt because it didn't even have that mounting bracket made on it. Real good piece there. Broke off and then wrapped itself all up in the plastic housing. So got that switch. Hey, old man, Big Mike. I haven't ever brazed or welded any pickup tubes to the pumps, but I have. If I've found a bracket that I would put on that would hold on to it and it would not let it fall out. Knock on wood, the ones I put in, never found them in the oil pan. Motors I got in as cores and that. I found lots of oil pickups in the pan, so it's just kind of personal preference. I see old man says he welds it and put it in. And hi, Ivor, how you doing? Hey, Jerry. So I guess personal preference. Yeah, it's a nice bright full moon out tonight. Be a good night for all the skunks and possums. I already seen a possum out when I went to town to eat supper. He was out on the road and that. So I think we got an early spring coming for us. I hope. I really do. Up in the sky, Mike. Jeepers. Yep. Yeah. I guess, Mike, it depends on what you're going to use the motor. If it's on the street net, you should be fine. If you're going to go tracking it or baja on it or whatever, then you probably want to. Yeah, I know, man. It just. Well, like Mr. 400, he can't get a 400 block to last, and I mean, it's just one of those things. What works for one person don't always work for everybody else. Oh man, come here and start shooting those things. They're overtaking our area. Take them home with you. Get them out of here. Oh, George. I don't know if George is in here or not, but oh. Huh. Anyway, yeah, I can't wait for him to do the autopsy on the 400 and find out what actually happened to it. Yeah, I have seen that happen too. Well, he's planning on putting that in something else, so I'm surprised now knowing that LS fitted that old Monty that well. I wish I would have kept all my old Monte Carlos. All right, this is when you accelerate and the oil goes up the back of the block, or all that is when you lose all the oil. I didn't do it. See, on my motors under the oil pump, I put a baffle in there that which when the close. Which blocks it off to keep it from rising up the back of the uh, block. So it's been an interesting week, guys. Very interesting because man. Sure. Well, well, it's been, Mike, you probably might be right on that. Um, I've had an interesting week. I've got some blood up at Mayo Clinic being tested. So it's been very crazy. Yeah, the other day I just literally could not function. Broke down, went to the doctor, and while I was there at the doctor started freaking out because I had a major allergic reaction to something, and we don't know what. Yeah. So haven't heard back from the test results to see what they found, but my doctor was freaking out because I started looking like a fire engine right in front of his eyes. No idea why. So he took some blood and sent it off and having some tests run to see what happened. So, oh no, that ain't gonna be good for you, Mike. If that's the case, now see, I don't have any of that. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of strange that it happened, but luckily it happened in front of the doctor. I mean, he was starting to wig out. I mean, because I had something, and I don't know, I had a bug bite, and he says I don't know what kind of bug that was, but it's healed pretty much now. So I don't know if it was part of that or what, but yeah. um, this year is not starting off like I wanted it to. God dang it. No, I haven't taken no vitamins, nothing. Uh, didn't eat anything out of the ordinary. Didn't. I got tested for the thing, and that come back negative too. Well, when I walked into the doctor's office, I other than being extremely tired, run down, just could not function because I was surprised to got the doctor's appointment as fast as I did. So I ended up sitting in that town for 2 hours because what I was going off to do, I didn't have time to do. So I just killed time. I ended up falling asleep in the truck because I could not stay awake midday. I was just done. Couldn't go. And well, and I was normal colored. Nurse took me back. She checked me in. I was okay. And when he come in the room, he's like, "What's going on?" And I told him about a couple of spots that I had questions about on my back. And I don't think he ever looked at that because he's like, "Dude, your back is." He said I had a red line at first. I mean, he took pictures of it as it was happening. I'm like, oh, when I heard red line, I thought that don't sound good. Uh, so I completely clueless what the hell happened. I mean, so it kind of makes you look at things a little different when I just yeah, red line on a body is not a good time. I remember when the swine flu was around, my mom ended up getting that. And what I remember about that is the one night she had a red line here on her forehead. And I looked at her later today, the line had moved up. I said, "All right, Dad, you need to take Mom to the hospital." And they said if that red line would have went another quarter inch up on her head, she would have been gone then. Uh, so yeah, it's just I'm like, wow. I don't know. Just kind of makes you kind of rethink and wonder. And um, that's not good. Possible stroke. So yeah, between my body screwing up, vehicles breaking, yeah, I'm ready for this year to be over, and we're just getting started. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe whatever they were. I had a yeah, that balloon mess. Yeah, I don't remember this many full moons this close together. I mean, well, I seen kind of the track where it went. It kind of got close to my area, but I don't think it went over us. But yeah, so yeah, it's just been So yes, I am hoping for a warm up and the meltdown of all the snow and it dry up, and then we're going to get out and start turning wrenches. No, last time I did that years ago, I actually called a coyote in. Yeah. That was, yeah. Yeah, the moon's just kind of pretty. It looks awful close tonight, too. You dog howls? Oh, boy. So, uh, yeah, the last time the dash lit up on my truck, that truck's got almost 380,000 miles on it. And I'm the third owner. Uh, and nobody, when I got it, it was low enough mileage that the injectors had been changed. So I finally had the first one go. Oh, Mama Bear found out about our little cat that I saved from the farm here. I think that cat has separation anxiety because Mama Bear got tired of it picking on her in the bathroom, so she locked the bathroom door and locked the cat out. That little kitten just cried like it lost its mom. So, anyway, so yeah, we got kind of wishing I would have got a couple of those old dealership display ramps and get a couple of those out here and put them up and figure out how to make that into a work stand for me. It's that one with the spring shackles. I think I'm going to get the kit where I get the bracket on the frame, just grinding the rivets off and replace the bracket and drill out the bushing, replace the bushing and everything, and then that should be good to go for a while. Huh. Well, I don't know. It just, I don't know if I ran some cleaner stuff through, if it cleaned it too well and got a piece of trash in it or what. But hey there, Matt, how you doing? I don't know if you're going to get all your snow for the snow pushing this year, but ours is finally melting. Up, down. Been upsetting Karen's. Oh no! Okay, Matt. Hopefully everything's going good now. You talking about the spring shackle on the back? Yeah, she completely rusted off. I think the easiest way it's going to be is just torch it and go. And I tell you, like I said, looking up prices of injectors for this old two, anywhere from $21 to 190, $200. I'm like, then you can find kits of them for $55 on eBay, and I'm like, Jesus. Oh, 08, 2500, 55. 08. Truck been put through hell, or is it just driven like a car? Oh shit, Matt. Whoa. What size? What motor's in that? Oh, the 6.0. Truck's in great shape. Can you guys hear the fuel pump buzz when it tries? Yeah, that's very lucky that she was there, Matt. So I don't know what year. There's something about a fuel pump drive module too in the GMs and those newer ones. Sometimes you got to have that damn thing reprogrammed by GM to make your fuel pump work. But you got 55 psi, it won't go. Oh, it's bleeding down? Fuel pressure regulator up on the rail. If it's bleeding down, that's dumping gas somewhere. Oh, if you bleed it down. Okay. Here's one trick to do, old man. Go to your gas station and get the cheapest starting fluid you can. Don't get the good stuff. Spray it into the intake. If she fires and runs on the starting fluid, then you either got to 6.0. I was on the some. I fought a vehicle similar to that. Acted like I wanted to go. What was that one? I think it was that old red Denali, and I ended up fixing the wire going to the fuel pump and back because it would show fuel pressure, but it wouldn't go. Okay, just a second here. Hello? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, let's see. So, I don't know if George is in here tonight or not, but his year started off bad. He lost his sister last month. She had a heart attack and hit another vehicle just after having lunch with him. Wow. Just proves you never know when your time card's punched. Ah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh, and then old Larry Go reminded me another thing to do with this. My Chevy, I cranked her over, put her to the floor to clear flood mode, and listened to the motor spin over. My old motor, for having 380,000 miles on it, sounds like all cylinders hitting even. There wasn't no. So that way, I'm pretty sure it's just a bad injector. So looks like it, I don't know if YouTube's keeps kicking. God, I can't talk. YouTube keeps kicking people out or not. See, the numbers are there, then the chat doesn't go, then all of a sudden the chat goes, and then the numbers go down. So I don't know. Okay, well, you're there. So I kind of had a goofy moment when I was going through and doing the injector test. I get the number 3. I'm like, it's not changing. It's not changing. Oh, duh. It ain't going to change because it ain't working. Oh, went to number 4 cylinder, hit that, just turn that injector off. Yep. So, yeah, number 3 is just done. And then here's what Rock Auto's got the injector as one place was trying to sell me. Same brand, same number, and they wanted $120 for it, and I could get the one off of Rock Auto for 62. I'm like, he's like, well, I'll take it down to $100. No. Beef jerky, God, that sounds good. Oops. Might have to get figured out how I'm going to get that busted off spark plug out of the, get the threads out of the cylinder head on the Tahoe for the kids, get that thing going again. The fluid dampers I use have seemed to do good. I mean, I didn't really notice it. Oh. Okay, Mike. Oh. Oh boy. I've had good luck with those on those motors. I mean, yep. Remember when the Rhodes lifters used to be a big thing? That's the way a lot of guys used to cheat with the race motors. Yeah, the Rhodes lifters, that's the way a lot of guys used to cheat in the circle track because that idle, they would pump down and sound like a hydraulic. And as soon as the oil pressure went up, they were supposed to lock up and work like a solid. We ran a few sets of those. Ghostbusters, what I got? Why I got to have some ghost busted? Oh, George didn't realize we're done. Yeah, I tell you, Rock Auto's kind of kind of. Excuse me. I used to be a 1A after, and that was supposed to be lifetime warranty on those, and they stopped warranting parts that on the one truck. That's yeah. Hold water under them. Yep. Got a lot of ambitious projects for this year. I'd like to tear that old trailer, that old camper down, get it down and inspect the frame, make sure the frame's good, and then start rebuilding it and modernize it. And uh, George didn't really. Oh, rebuild and modernize it, and have us a little camper we can go have fun with. Oh, speaking of name brand, I learned something today too. Calling around and trying to find these injectors. When did Advanced Auto Parts get taken over by CarQuest? Yep. Hey, come here. Come here. Come up, say hi. Come here, babes. Come here. They don't want to see your backside. Come here. I started calling. Let me. Yeah, I think that was Advance. Let me look at my search history. Uh, oh, I what? Yeah, Advance. Oh, okay. I just found out because I kept calling around and they kept taking me to local store. I'm like, no, that's CarQuest. And when I finally got a hold of one store that had it, and I'm like, yeah. So yeah. So our suppliers are getting to be harder and harder to find, and pretty soon it's going to be one person supplying them all, and it's just not it. It's just, hey there, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, come here, come here. Can't even tell his tail got injured here a few months ago. Yeah, sometimes you gotta. Hopefully, you learned that before you tried pulling in the garage and took out the windshield. Well, hey, Paul, how you doing? So yeah, I think also this spring I'm going to kind of watch around and see if I get my hands on either a 4-post lift or 2-post or both. Hey, there's George. Oh. Oh, that's cutting it close there, Mike. Hey, here, let some of the air out of your tire. Wait, and oh, you're really you trying to ham it up tonight, huh? Oh, thanks. What was that for, huh? Truck is stock height. Yeah, thanks, Cat. Serve towels with your shower? Yeah. Best cat I ever had, and that was dumped here. We lost our old house cat here last week. Um, 20 years old. He went out and he hasn't been seen since. And he wasn't acting right when he left. So, yeah. What are you doing? He used to be a good mouser. Now he lets some mice run around here. And now he thinks he's Tom and Jerry. But, well, maybe your dog ate it for you, Mike. No. Yeah, I'm kind of get everything organized and getting back to where I can find stuff again when I want it. Like I said, I'm ready for the green grass and warm nights and out here start turning some wrenches and doing some stuff. Yeah, he's probably like, run that over with the engine stand. Uh-oh. Hey, Wayne, how's it going? Not too much. About the point where I got to find a couple of different vehicles that I don't have to work on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I think unfortunately the reason I got the mice back is that semi trailer. There's aluminum floor over the stock floor. Uh, so I think they might have come in with the trailer. So yeah, I'm ready to get in there and start getting that organized and get the rest of the stuff out of here that I don't want in here. Yeah, my daughter in their house have caught a couple of mice now. Well, they think they caught them. They found the glue traps in weird spots, but the mice weren't on them. Well, they got the kitten that I saved there took to them, which is about as big as a dog. He's a hunter, and I think he probably took the mouse off the glue trap. So, oh, it's that bad, huh, Mike? Oh, better keep some Doritos or something on hand there, Mike. Uh, what there, kid? What's up? You're pretty active tonight. What's up? Yeah, maybe your dog ain't howling at the moon, Mike. Your dog's howling because it's very happy. No more showers, all right? Come on. Yeah, come here. Hey, come here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're a happy cat tonight. What's up? Earlier, he was howling like a dang dog earlier today. Yep. Oh man, that's pretty bad, Mike. Yeah, he's a pretty good old cat. You've never wanted to be on video this much. What's the difference about tonight, huh? Oh, you can stay up there. Just you're just strange, being strange tonight. Well, after the cold snap's over, she's finally doing better. I think her knee, the metal on her knee got cold. She was really hurting here a couple nights ago. I think she got chilled during the day, and they just kept going. And I think that metal finally got cold, and but now today she's kind of back to normal. So yeah, I'm just kind of squirrel. Squirrel's the other one that's back in trouble. So keep her in thoughts. She's got to go back to the specialist again. You know, her senior high school year, she had that about the size of a newborn child's cyst removed from her, and she lost one of her fallopian tubes. Well, guys, she's got a cyst about the size of a walnut again. So she got to go to the specialist on the 16th, and she'll probably be going in for surgery again. Hopefully, they catch it and get taken care of in time before she loses any chance of having any children. We had about a week of sub temperature freezing here. So, yeah. So, squirrels are doing good. Well, doing that. And then Mom Bear's mom, she ended up having two stents put in, and the third one ballooned. She's been doing okay. She's got to go up for a checkup here pretty quick. So, yeah, it's been a real interesting year. And for the ones that came in late, long story short, I went to the doctor because I couldn't stay awake, and had a very allergic reaction to something in front of the doctor, but we don't know what. So, some blood's off at the Mayo Clinic being tested. So, yeah, it's been kind of year. Yeah, it's funny on how they forget what happened the year before, huh? So, I'm ready for some warm weather and sitting around a campfire, just kicking back and shut the cell phone off and just sit there. Yeah, that's what we're kind of a little worried for Squirrel because I looked at her the other day. She's like, I've cut down eating. She's trying to lose weight and she's gotten bigger. And I said, well, you really need to go to the doctor. And her mom, sister, and I, she got sick one day and finally went. And yep, that's just, I'm like, okay, here we go again. Ah, okay, old man. Oh, okay. Right. Good old campfire would be nice. Yeah, those. Yeah, you got to put watertight connectors on stuff like that. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that does make it dark. Shop lights. Using these, I got to charge them up again. Get a little light so it ain't so dark. I didn't look up at the right time. I guess it got close though. Yep. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, they didn't want to pay any overtime for Christmas Eve power outages. So yep. I am really amazed that balloon got that far like it did. As soon as that come into our airspace, it should have been gone. Won't hyper flash. Yeah, the dually did that. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's your there was your floating target practice. Yeah, it should never ever got in. Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't know, Mike. That's strange. So, did they ever recover anything to it? I guess I haven't kept up, or the only thing I heard, oh, there's not enough pieces to pick up. Whatever. I'm not sure on the '08. Yeah, yeah. Might be a lot of truth in that there, buddy. Um, I don't know if you heard me earlier. Oh man, use some cheap starting fluid. If it starts to run on the starting fluid, then there might be still some kind of fuel. My philosophy is, Mike, it's man-made. It can and will fail. So it's I'm sure they can. Like I said, I use just the regular gas station stuff. There's just nothing for in that stuff to get you to run, kind of, but don't use a high grade ether. If it starts and runs on that, then I've had one. I'm trying to think. Hey, old man, where the guy lives, he doesn't have a mouse problem, does he? And there's no sign of any mice being under the hood of that truck, is there? Another thing you might, no sign of mice. Look around the fuse box. That was one of the GM well, all the manufacturer were that made the wiring taste so good. A lot of mice would get up under that fuse box and have fun with eating wires. You might want to kind of pop it loose and see if you see any signs of stuff being packed up under there. You might have a mouse creating a problem on that. Oh, okay, Mike. Yeah, I wouldn't spray. I mean, if they're in like a lot of water and corrosion, that Mike, that don't possible. Okay. I mean, that'd be something simple. I mean, it ain't going to cost anything to unclip a few clips and take a look under the fuse box. And if you find out you got a nest of mice up under there, you have a few wires to replace. I'm sure the draw on and on and the draw no draw. It's got to take a toll on that stuff. All right, good night, Sheila. Let you know about tomorrow. Hey, did you ever get the knock sensor issue taken care of in your wife's Tahoe? I think you talked about that, but I don't remember what if you ever said an answer. That one's almost deed. And cleaned all the computer connections. Yeah. But I'd check. My two things I would do with that truck is check the fuse box and then give it a shot of oh, that one. Okay, never mind. I caught up. Oh, well, good. Oh, so they put the diesel in the crankcase, and now the tick went away. Sounds like something got washed out and cleaned that was sticking. Oh, that's a big dog, the old man. I just there's the milk and granola bar dog. He's a big dog. Holy moly, old man. 95 pounds. Holy moly. Huh. Hey, hey, Sean, was your ears ringing? Your dog's 44 pounds, Mike? Holy jeepers. How's it going out your way, Sean? Hello, Mr. 399 plus one. Oh, oh, cattle dog. Okay. Yep. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I kind of forgot the races are starting up again. Time's gone by too fast. All right, ready. 1 month down and fourth of the way from this. Yeah, I can't. Anyway, fourth of the way that this month's almost shot already. Yeah, I know we just started it, but it just fills out. Fills. So you must be the reason we're kind of getting warmer weather. You brought it back from Florida for us. Thanks, Sean. Oh, I've heard of doing that. I know a gal that used to come into the gas station religiously, always put automatic transmission fluid in the gas every time, every fill up. Yeah, I hope hopefully down there in Florida they've figured out to leave the Freedom Factory and that alone and not let that housing development build around them like they wanted. I mean, that's just. Oh yeah, Marvel Mystery. Yep. That truck I'm driving, if I ever take that motor apart, I want to see how well that looks inside. That's had Marvel Mystery put into it a few times. My dad was a big believer of the Marvel Mystery oil. Yeah, I had an old pickup that I converted from a diesel to a gas, and I had the one tank emptied, hadn't got the other one emptied, and somewhere along the way I bumped the switch, and yeah, about 3/4 mile later, oh my goodness, I didn't think I was ever going to get the truck to start again. It took me about 20 minutes to cranking on that thing to get the diesel pumped out and flushed out. Then when she ran there for the first couple of miles, she wasn't happy on the gas, and then just finally cleaned itself out and come around again. No. Yeah, yeah, I think spring's coming because guess what? I got out back walking around right now. A possum. At least it ain't a skunk. Oh wow. Oh yes, thank you, old reason. Well, here, I can switch spots for a little bit. Got a possum out walking around. Yeah, yep. Spring. I think we got it early spring. You know, last weekend now the great lift plate ordeal. Well, I'll take you guys out and show you. I was oh, I wasn't too far off. Anyway, oh, you sitting there in the background? Huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I swore up and down it was up there in that area, right? For days, I was almost sick over that thing. And yeah, uh, sick about it. So I about midweek when I was having my problems, I come out here and I'm like, okay. I sat down right here in this chair. I'm looking over here, and I'm looking. I'm like, well, I thought maybe I put it right up in that area. For some reason, I grabbed that basket, pulled it out. There it was. It was right there. So, yeah. So now, it resides here, and I painted it. But yeah, that's my one my dad made me. He brought it to me in flat plate with the loop. He says, "You figure out where to put the holes." I did the hard part. So yeah, that's the one my dad made. So did find that. uh, right. That's a pretty good sized possum. I probably should. But yes, that's the LS53, George. Which if I find a home for it, it goes. If not, if somebody wants it before I get it into something, fine. Otherwise, if that one will work in my Suburban, I might put that. Well, the Yukon, I might put that in the Yukon. Or I've got that gray truck with a new tranny, and I could put that with all that. And lots of plans. Just got to get them executed this year. I think you're going to have a little help around, and hopefully keep me going. I tell you, building that versus old school, I'd rather do the old school because it's a lot cheaper than those things. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm thinking I'm glad I got the cam position sensor, and hopefully it's a good one because the one place I looked for parts for that not available right now. Oh, you got some trouble going on out there, Mike? Are you getting tired of getting the munchies? No. Actually, I think there's one more. No, actually, here's the more modern one I made. This one is just for 2 barrels only. Yeah. So, and now I got to make one for that goofball. This was all scrap at the place I used to work. They threw that away. They told me as long as I didn't weld them together. Oh, no, this was the scrap. They told me as long as I didn't weld them together at work, I could have it. You know. No, there's one close to being done. I just checked on it. Uh, uh, Hopefully, I can get that home and we can build it. Be a little 355. Okay, Sean, this is for you. Abbreviated version. I was at the doctor this week, had a severe allergic reaction in front of the doctor, not sure what's going on. Blood's off at the Mayo Clinic being tested. My bear's knee got cold with the cold weather, and she was hurting, but now she's better. And Squirrel is got a walnut-sized cyst again, so she's going back to the specialist and probably have surgery done again. And Riker went from being sick to a blown out eardrum, and is now healthy again. So, yeah, that's an abbreviated version. Yeah, yeah. You know somebody's going to turn those electric vehicles into a gas powered. So yeah, it's been interesting, Sean, but not fun. So I don't know. Kind of makes you start appreciating the two. Hey, high water. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I know they started a new campaign on how they pay the creators, so we'll see how that works out. Yeah, it's been an interesting week, high water. Yeah, that's been interesting. Doing better when I was midweek, but getting anxious getting the finish cleaned up, finish getting the 406 broke in, and get that out of here. And some other stuff going on. It just so yeah, Sean. I've got that 355, and I learned one thing. And like I told the nice job, Sean. Hopefully they keep those carburetors right on it. Uh, did find out something. If I could have found pistons just like the crate motor, it would have been a little bit better. But like I told the guy at the machine shop, I'm down to using what's on hand. He says, "Yeah, I understand you." He says, "Just remember that." So I guess if I want to do any more of these crate style motors, he said suggest getting the replacement crate motor pistons because they're lighter and use a thinner ring. Oh, that's what's going on with YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it warmed up here finally too. I don't want to see this last month's heat bill for out here, but I don't know if I'm already having troubles with my new electric furnace or what. It just when I first put it in here, it didn't take long to heat this building up. Now it seems like it's running for too long. So I don't know. Didn't run him off this time. Yeah, that's kind of getting a little nervous, in Mike. Yeah, hopefully they're not after your dog there, Mike. I wonder what happened to Chevelle this week. He isn't in here. You'll be the next one in the news, huh, Mike? Uh, oh, I tell you. What do you think, Cap? Huh? He just, what's up? Huh? Yeah. Your toe almost looks completely normal now. Come in. Actually, it is. It all healed up pretty good, huh? Oh, you going bellyache, huh? You going bellyache? You complain a lot. That old station here that I blasted up that I found that had a little rust on, and then I stuck her in the drill, a little Scotch Brite, made her look like a brand new one again. And I just kind of been twiddling my thumbs here lately. Mother Nature finally shut it down now. So it needs to warm up and get stuff going again. So, how's anybody else's projects coming along? Anybody getting anything done on theirs, or just kind of like yours, at a standstill for right now? Standstill, yep. Working on a set of heads. Okay. You been doing much body work, or are you kind of, because the cold kind of shut down there too, Matt? Babes, you need to find Jerry. I just heard it. Yeah. I got to where I couldn't do much out here, even with the heat on. I mean, that cold was just coming in this concrete slab like nothing that's ever done before. So I guess next year I'll have to pile snow around the shop to try and keep it from coming into the concrete so bad. Something, I don't know. Oh, okay. We were down, our coldest night here was, I think, minus 40. A second. God dang. Maybe that might help. 35 for you. That's cold. Hi, Mike Porter. Hey, hi. You heard that, Mike Camper. Yeah. I was like, uh, I was going to say, Camper, I think you called the wrong area. Oh. Hi, Holly. I thought you missed out there for a second, Mike. Oh, jeez. Evidently you had to get new glasses or something. Yeah, that's the only problem, Mike. Yeah. Oh, hey. You can see now. Oh, so it's frames and all this. Minus 45 up there, Mike. Woo! You must got our cold we had this last week. I'm done with the cold. Like I said, around here in the mornings, the last couple mornings, wake up and it sounds like songbirds. Spring songbirds out there. So, and like I said, tonight I just seen a possum out walking around, and I guess I should have shot it, put it on dry ice, and sent it down the old man in the shop, and they could have made possum stew out of it or something. Give it to somebody. No. No. Heck yeah. Oh. You get a real craving for coon, come on over because there's plenty around here. I've been telling everybody around here to just start shooting them, and they're getting too thick. All right, Matt, you take care and tell your mom to keep getting better. I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Matt. Well, hopefully everything works out. So, yeah, I got to start. Now that's coming up fast. I should get some more plans made concrete about trying to do the get together this year again, and that way people can get, if they're going to show up, they can have time to plan some other stuff and get a place to stay. So, Sean, was it pretty cool being at the races then in person? I guess we didn't ask you too many questions about that. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, did my stream stop? Oh, there. Okay, there's Sean. Okay. Sometimes I do. I probably should do it. It depends on what I'm doing with the motor. Back when I was younger, I used to do it all the time, but guess you kind of get a little too complacent when you're doing stuff like that for all these years. You just get to where you know what works and you don't bother checking it, and you probably should still check it. Well, maybe hey, Mike, maybe they're still trying to figure out where their balloon went. You never know. Can you do the little old lady voice and say, I'm just a little nervous? Yeah. You would think when we were kids, I thought things were bad, but I almost like to go back to know what I know now and go back to the age when I was younger. Life was a lot. It just drove off. Uh-oh. Hey, after they drove off, did your internet connection get better? They're trying to steal your internet, your Wi-Fi. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Ah. All right, George. You take care. I don't know. I seem to be experiencing a little lag on the chat, but all right, Sean. Nice seeing you again. See you, Mr. I wonder what happened to Mr. Chevelle this week. He didn't make it in. I don't know. They're getting too touchy on what needs to be approved. That's for sure. So you been doing any more construction work there, old man, or is that slacked off for right now? Oh, you haven't heard from him either. Oh, well, hopefully everything's okay with him out there. Ah, yeah, that helps. Oh, that's a simple little build. 12 by 16. Not too bad. Now we're really trying to figure out how to end up out here on the farm, I think. One way or another. Flood zone. Oh, that's not good. Building in the flood zone. Flood zone, yeah. Huh. That would be a little strange. A truck from Ohio and a little Podunk, Iowa. Yeah. I don't know if I could handle living in a floodplain like that. Oh, an Enterprise rent a truck. Okay. Kind of makes it a little, being 42 inches off the ground, that's going to be a little bit to get into it. Hey, CF, how you doing? Oh, okay, Mike. Yeah, I bet you've probably been enjoying your wood heat here lately. A ramp, okay. Yeah, it's a nice thing here. I'm up on top of a hill. Water gets up to here, we're all in trouble. Good old Dukes of Hazzard, yep. $5 wow. Grind them if you can't find them, Mike. I know I got a guy here looking for 2 logs of hickory because he wants to use the hickory to do smoking at his restaurant. So, haven't been able to find any yet. The guy's kind of getting desperate. Yeah, that's going to burn nice and hot. Yeah, a little grinding gears never hurt nothing now, did it, Mike? Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of them out there. Yep, can't find them, grind them. I think next week we're going to try starting the show about 6:30, 7 o'clock, because I notice I'm catching a lot of you guys late. The West Coast doesn't get here, and next week I'm going to probably start about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet you it's no fun. What have they told you any more about that? What have they said? Didn't you have a follow up there, Mike? Oh, the Super Bowl's next weekend. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I'll probably catch a few in here, so probably be a pretty slow weekend. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to get out of here. I think I'm going to take some aspirin. That's kind of getting a little bit of a headache going. So I don't know. On the 17th, okay, day after squirrels, okay. So, oh yeah, oak, maple, and poplar. Yep. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us. And oh, you're saying bye too, Shop Cat? You're like, feed me, feed me. Well, if your bowl's empty, I will give you fresh food. So, all right, everybody. Y'all take care. Have a good one, and stay safe this week, and watch out for falling debris out of the sky. So, due to your reason. So, and tweet. You take care. All right, we're out of here. Thanks, everybody.